Sunlight glinted off the skyscrapers, casting long shadows on the bustling streets below. The city was alive with the hum of ambition, each building a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of success. The morning rush had begun, and the streets were filled with people, each with their own dreams and aspirations, converging towards their destinations. Jason Parker, briefcase in hand, strode into the glass and steel cathedral of global acquisitions. His steps were purposeful, each one echoing his determination. The building loomed above him, a symbol of power and prestige, and Jason felt a surge of adrenaline as he approached the entrance. This was more than just a job, it was a calling, a mission to conquer the corporate world. His eyes, sharp and calculating, scanned the room, a predator entering his domain. The lobby was a hive of activity with professionals moving with a sense of urgency. Jason's gaze lingered on the massive digital display showing the latest stock prices, a constant reminder of the stakes at play. He took a deep breath, steeling himself for the challenges ahead. The air crackled with ambition, a tangible force in this arena of high finance. Conversations buzzed around him, deals being brokered, strategies being devised. The energy was palpable, a mix of tension and excitement that fueled the drive for success. Jason thrived in this environment, where every decision could mean the difference between triumph and failure. Jason breathed it in, a subtle smirk playing on his lips. He relished the challenge, the constant push to be better, to outmaneuver his competitors. This was his element, where his skills and instincts could shine. He knew that every move he made was being watched, every success and failure scrutinized, but that only made him more determined to succeed. This was his battleground, and he was here to win. The stakes were high, but so were the rewards. Jason was ready to face whatever challenges came his way, confident in his abilities, and driven by an unyielding desire to reach the summit. As he walked towards the elevator, he couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation. Today was just the beginning of his journey, and he was ready to seize every opportunity that came his way. Numbers danced in his head, a symphony of profit and loss. Jason was a maestro of finance, his mind a complex algorithm predicting market trends with uncanny accuracy. His presentations were legendary, a blend of cold, hard data and passionate conviction. He could sell ice to an Eskimo, they said. But his ambition ran deeper than mere profit. He craved power, the intoxicating allure of being at the top. Jason's journey into the world of finance began in his college years. He was always fascinated by numbers, but it was the stock market that truly captivated him. He spent countless hours studying market trends, reading financial reports, and analyzing data. His dedication paid off when he landed his first job at a prestigious investment firm. At the firm, Jason quickly made a name for himself. His ability to predict market movements was unparalleled, and his colleagues often sought his advice. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail and his relentless pursuit of perfection. His presentations were not just informative, they were captivating, leaving his audience in awe. Jason's rise to the top was swift. He was promoted multiple times within a few years, eventually becoming one of the youngest executives in the firm's history. But with success came challenges. The pressure to perform was immense, and the stakes were higher than ever. Yet, Jason thrived under pressure. He loved the thrill of the game, the rush of making high-stakes decisions. Despite his success, Jason was never satisfied. He always wanted more. More power, more influence, more control. He was driven by an insatiable hunger for success. But with ambition came sacrifices. Long hours at the office meant less time with family and friends. Relationships were strained, and personal life took a back seat. Yet, Jason had no regrets. He believed that the sacrifices were worth it. To him, success was not just about money, it was about power and influence. He wanted to be at the top, to be the best, and he was willing to do whatever it took to get there. Jason's story is a testament to the power of ambition and the relentless pursuit of success. Elizabeth Kingsley, CEO of Global Acquisitions, was a force of nature. Her steel-gray eyes missed nothing. Jason recognized a kindred spirit, a fellow alpha predator in the concrete jungle. But their relationship was a complex dance of respect and rivalry. He admired her ruthlessness, secretly craved her approval, yet he knew to reach the summit, he would have to surpass her. Robert, polished, pedigreed, entitled, was Jason's nemesis. From the moment they first crossed paths, it was clear that their destinies were intertwined in a battle for supremacy. Robert, with his impeccable credentials and family connections, had always been the golden boy, the one everyone expected to succeed without breaking a sweat. Born with a silver spoon, Robert saw Jason as an upstart, a threat to his birthright. He couldn't fathom how someone without his background could rise so quickly through the ranks. To Robert, Jason was an anomaly, a glitch in the system that needed to be corrected. He often dismissed Jason's achievements, attributing them to luck rather than skill. Their rivalry was an open secret, a clash of styles and personalities. While Robert relied on his charm and connections, Jason was all about hard work and innovation. Their confrontations were legendary, each one more intense than the last. Colleagues would often find themselves caught in the crossfire, unsure of which side to take. Robert played the political game with cunning, whispering in the right ears, forging alliances over scotch and cigars. He knew how to navigate the corporate labyrinth, using his influence to sway decisions in his favor. His office was a hub of activity, a place where deals were made and futures decided. He was a master manipulator, always 3 steps ahead. Jason fought back with sheer brilliance, his results speaking louder than any backroom deal. He was the kind of person who let his work do the talking. Late nights and early mornings were his norm, and his dedication was evident in every project he touched. While Robert was busy playing politics, Jason was busy breaking records and setting new standards. His innovative ideas and relentless drive made him a force to be reckoned with. The office was divided, with some employees admiring Robert's suave approach and others inspired by Jason's relentless work ethic. Meetings often turned into battlegrounds, with each camp trying to outdo the other. The tension was palpable, and everyone knew that it was only a matter of time before things came to a head. Despite their differences, both men were undeniably talented. Robert's presentations were always a hit, his charisma drawing people in and making them believe in his vision. He had a way with words, a talent for making even the most mundane ideas sound revolutionary. His confidence was infectious, and it wasn't hard to see why he had so many supporters. Jason, on the other hand, was the silent warrior. His late-night sessions were legendary, and his ability to turn complex problems into simple solutions was nothing short of genius. He didn't need to rely on charm or connections. His work spoke for itself. Every project he completed was a testament to his skill and dedication. In the end, their rivalry pushed both of them to new heights. They learned from each other, even if they would never admit it. Robert's political savvy and Jason's innovative brilliance created a dynamic that drove the company forward. Their lines in the sand, once so clearly drawn, began to blur as they realized that they were stronger together than apart. The higher I climbed, the more treacherous the path became. I found myself navigating a minefield of office politics and hidden agendas. Alliances shifted like desert sands. Betrayal lurked in the shadows. I learned to trust no one, to rely on my instincts, to make my own luck. Every victory came at a cost. Jason's relentless pursuit of success took its toll. His personal life became a casualty. His fiancée, tired of playing second fiddle to his ambition, walked away. Sleep became a luxury he couldn't afford. The city lights, once a symbol of opportunity, now reflected his own isolation. He had tasted power, and it was addictive. The day came when Jason finally reached his goal. He was appointed CEO of Global Acquisitions, his triumph a testament to his unwavering ambition. Standing in his new office, overlooking the sprawling cityscape, he felt a surge of exhilaration. He had conquered the corporate Everest, but a flicker of unease, a whisper of doubt, crept into his mind. As Jason settled into the CEO's chair, he realized the view from the top was different. The air was thinner, the pressure immense. Every decision carried weight, affecting the lives of thousands. He was surrounded by sycophants, their smiles concealing envy and ambition. The loneliness was palpable. Had he sacrificed too much for this victory? Jason Parker, master of the universe, had reached the summit. But the climb, he realized, was far from over. He had won the battle, but not the war. New challenges, new rivals, awaited him. The game had just begun. He looked out at the city, his city now, a steely glint in his eyes. He was ready.